again, this is Kathy from kathyjimmacy.com, and today's online advertising tip is how to get better ad results by pushing your prospects' emotional hot buttons. And at the end of this short video, I'll let you know where you can get the full scoop on this particular tip. So, one of the most powerful truths about advertising and human behavior is that people make their buying decisions based on emotion and then justify their decisions with logic. So, to make your ads more effective, you want to make sure you're pushing your prospects' emotional hot buttons or their emotional triggers to really get your prospects to take action. How do you do that? This is where market research and knowing what matters most to your prospects is going to come into play, because in order to push someone's emotional hot buttons, you really need to know what they are first. And we're going to get into a little bit more of that in later videos. But basically, their emotional hot buttons are linked to their desires, so it's important to hit this on the head. To start with, you want to pay attention to who and what when it comes to your audience. Basically what we mean here is that you have to pay close attention to who your target audience is, because there's going to be clues about what drives them emotionally just by who they are and what emotions they naturally would associate to your product. For example, let's say you're selling infant car seats and your target audience would be new mothers. We know right off the bat that mothers have a deep-rooted instinctual need to protect their children and protect their safety. So the emotional need to feel like they're doing everything they can to protect their child could be an emotional trigger that you naturally associate with your product if it's car seats, the portable car seats. Now, to appeal to her emotional need to feel like she is protecting her child, maybe you could say something like, with ABC car seats, you know you'll always be giving your child the best protection a mother can give when you hit the open road, or something that speaks to really to her on an emotional level about your product. But the reality is there's more than just emotional decision making that comes to winning your prospect over and getting them to take action on your product. On the other side of the coin, there's always going to be logic. So although people are driven to their decisions by emotional attachments that they have to your product, if they can't find logic to back up their decision, they may still walk away. Why? Because although people love to buy, nobody likes to be sold. So they need logical reasons to back up their decision. Let's look at the car seat example again to illustrate the logic point. We've already spoken to the prospect, their emotional trigger, by using words that make her feel like she's doing a good job of protecting her child. Now we would need to back that up with some practical, logical reasons why she would want to buy it. For example, let's say the material you use in your car seat is what sets your product apart. It's a really special material. Maybe it's that it's ultra lightweight and it's extremely crash resistant. Maybe it's some kind of patented material. Your logic statements in your copy could include reference to it being so lightweight that she can lift it with just one hand, making it easier to maneuver when she's running errands, or maybe it's the patented material is so strong and it's most crash resistant on the market. So things like that kind of justify it and say, yeah, that's why I'd want to buy this product as well. Not just because it makes me feel like I'm doing my job, but it's practical as well. In any case, you get the idea. So when you're writing any kind of sales copy, just remember these two tips. 1, to make your ads more effective, push your prospects' emotional hot buttons by highlighting specific benefits of your product and positioning them in a way that emotionally links your buyer's desires directly to your product. And then number 2, back up the emotional decision your audience is coming to with a healthy dose of logical reasons why they should buy and why they should buy now. So to get the full story on this particular advertising tip, you can either go to the Squidoo page on the article that's been published. It's at squidoo.com, More Effective Ads 2, or you can also go to www.kathyjimmacy.com and click on the Articles tab, where you'll find a link to the full article as well. Or if you have a separate online marketing question, you can always go to www.askkathyg.com. That's it for this short online marketing video. This is Kathy Jimmacy, and we'll see you next time.